Thanks for joining us. Last week, Governor Whitmer outlined her Vacc to Normal plan, which ties state vaccination rates to the easing of COVID-related restrictions.
New tonight, our Aaron Parsegian takes an in-depth look at how Michigan's reopening plans compare to other states.
We can all see the light at the end of this tunnel. It's getting brighter.
Governor Gretchen Whitmer announcing a new clear-cut plan to tie the lifting of existing COVID restrictions to certain benchmarks in vaccination rates. The state health department says the first benchmark of 55% of people vaccinated could be reached by the end of this week or next, and we could reach the final 70% threshold, which would lift all restrictions by the beginning of July.
I think we could be there as soon as July 4th, or again, it could take longer. It's dependent on all of us to help get our friends and family vaccinated.
The governor's plan was applauded by the Small Business Association and groups that represent restaurants and hotels. But Republicans in the state are concerned that it's solely based on vaccination rates, which are starting to level off. Senate Majority Leader Mike Shirkey saying, quote, "I think that we need a little more of a discussion on this metric of vaccines alone. I believe there's a little more breadth that needs to be taken into consideration there."
3 milestones of sorts.
Nationally speaking, the governor's plan is pretty unique. In California and New York, 2 states in the top 5 for most confirmed COVID-19 cases, the Democratic governors there have set harder and sooner dates for full economic reopening. California is on track to reopen June 15th, about a month before Michigan would likely reach 70% of adults fully vaccinated. New York even sooner. Their goal is a May 19th opening, but with masking and social distancing requirements still in place. That is more conservative in contrast to Republican governors in the South. Texas reopened fully in mid-March, doing away with mask mandates at the same time. Florida did the same this week.
My message is the vaccines protect you, get vaccinated, and then live your life as if you're protected. You don't have to chafe under restrictions infinitum.
Around Michigan, Indiana lifted state restrictions last month, leaving it up to local governments on how they want to handle things. In Ohio, Republican Governor Mike DeWine says they could soon be following a similar plan to Michigan, but one that also takes into account the average number of cases they are seeing.
We have not yet come up with here's the specific number that all health orders will come off. We're still talking about it and still looking at it.
Governor Whitmer, meanwhile, is standing by the Vacc to Normal plan and encouraging everyone to get the vaccine to reach that final goal sooner than later.
So this is Team Michigan. We all got to be on the same team here. If we get Vacc to normal, right, through this challenge, we're all going to benefit.
For Fox 17 News, I'm Aaron Parsegian.
And today, Pennsylvania announced it would lift all statewide restrictions by Memorial Day. Right now, more than 50% of adults here in Michigan have received at least 1 shot.